Hello, my friends. Welcome to Aslan Speaks, episode 12, Activating Your Third Eye. We as humans have two eyes. Yes, we have two physical eyes. But did you know we have a spiritual eye? This spiritual eye is also called the third eye. So what is the third eye? The third eye is located in the center of your forehead, between the brow. It's also known as the sixth chakra. The physical location is also known as the pineal gland, and that's in the center of your brain, in your head. Jesus says it best. The light of the body is in the eye. If therefore thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be filled with light. What is he talking about here? Well, this is my interpretation, but basically what he's saying is you make thy eye single, or the third eye single. You let your whole body be filled with light, meaning that if you activate all 7 chakras within you, you activate the dormant Kundalini energy within you. That the Kundalini energy is at the root of the spine in the root chakra, and you channel it or bring all the energy up through your chakras, all the way up to your sixth chakra, and that's in the third eye. And then you activate the most powerful energy in the whole world, and your body basically fills with light energy. Now you may be saying to yourself, there's a spiritual eye? What? What is this spiritual eye or third eye? You may be thinking, hey, must be a bunch of nonsense. Well, if this is a bunch of nonsense, then why does the majority of religions around the world make references to the third eye? If you study religions or ancient religions, a lot of them talk about the third eye or the pineal gland, but it's all in different terms or terminology. Even the Egyptians referenced the third eye. Yes, the Egyptians. Carved on their monuments and throughout Egyptian culture, there are images of the all-seeing eye, or the Egyptian all-seeing eye. What does this mean? Yes, what does this mean? Well, maybe the Egyptians knew something that we don't today. Maybe something got lost. The Egyptians' all-seeing eye references the third eye or the pineal gland. If you take the Egyptians' all-seeing eye and overlap that image over the human brain, you will discover or notice that the Egyptian all-seeing eye, like the image of it, overlaps the human brain perfectly, or where the pineal gland in the brain is. Pretty cool, right? By activating your third eye, it is believed it will help you increase your perception, awareness, and spiritual communication. Some say that when you open your third eye chakra, it can provide wisdom and insight, as well as a deeper spiritual connection. The third eye is linked to inner vision or spiritual vision. Doesn't that sound cool? Would you want to have spiritual vision or inner knowing? So how does a person activate their third eye? Well, one of the ways is diet. Your diet is very important if you want to achieve awakening your consciousness or awareness, or even the third eye. If you're eating a lot of processed foods or dead foods that don't have any real nutrition, this can affect the activation of your third eye. I suggest eating living foods or energy-filled foods, such as vegetables and fruit. You see, vegetables and fruit are alive. They got living foods. They get that sunlight hitting them, and they absorb that sunlight, and then into the plant or vegetable. And then when you eat that plant or vegetable, you get that sunlight into you. Very powerful stuff. The key is to raise your energy and frequency. You want to become a highly vibrational being. We're all made out of energy, and some of us are lower vibrational beings and some of us are higher vibrational beings, depending on certain things. Another important tip, drink lots of water. Yes, water. Water is like one of the miraculous, amazing substances that we have, and a lot of people take it for granted. Water is very important. I mean, drink clean water. Water helps detoxify and cleanse the body. Also, a lot of people, they may have a calcified pineal gland. The reason they have a calcified pineal gland is because if they drank a lot of tap water or city water or ate a lot of processed foods, there's probably a lot of chemicals and additives that are harmful for the human body, and it also causes calcification or the hardening of the pineal gland. So you're sitting there and you're doing the diet, you're drinking water, but also you gotta do breath work. That means breathing. But there's certain breath work that you could do to activate your pineal or your third eye. Doing different types of breath work helps with breaking or bringing in oxygen into the body or into the cells. Yes, when you breathe in oxygen, and the more breath work and stuff, you could bring more oxygen into the body, and that does wonders for the blood and for your body. Also, you could do certain yoga practices. There's a reason why yoga is known all around the world. Is if you do certain yoga practices, it can help awaken the third eye, activate that pineal gland, activate that DMT crystals inside the pineal gland. Another cool thing you could do is create vibration in your head or in your mind by using your sound. So you could do this by saying Om, right? Om. And how you do it is you say Om maybe for 15, 20 minutes. But as you say Om, you make sure when you say it at the end, you put your lips together and you let that vibration build up. And try that for 15, 20 minutes and see what happens. Om, Om. It creates a vibration, and that vibration vibrates the pineal gland, and it helps activate it. I did that once. I did a half hour, 45-minute meditation doing that technique, and I had crazy, amazing results. And then probably the number one thing you could do, this is the number one thing, and it helps not only activate your third eye, but it helps you expand your consciousness and awareness. And that is meditation. And if you're interested about meditation, on my channel, I have an episode dedicated to meditation. So check that out. So yeah, if you really want to do it, meditation, my friends, it's the number one thing. Now, I'm not all knowing. I'm not an expert on the third eye. So if this video sparks interest in you, then I suggest doing some more research. Watch more videos or documentaries or read books on the third eye or the pineal gland. There's a lot of amazing and informative information out there. So do your research. I want to point out another important thing, and this is my opinion, but don't just work on activating the sixth chakra or the third eye. To truly be a spiritual being or a balanced conscious being, it is important to awaken and activate all 7 chakras within yourself, and do it in a pace that's comfortable for yourself. There can be dire consequences when you activate just one chakra, and because then the rest are in balance. You want to balance and energize and awaken them all. So if you're interested in doing this, you got to do inner soul work or inner healing. Some people are trying to awaken their pineal or their third eye, but when they awaken it, they didn't do the work, and then they experience negative or problematic situations. A lot of people have pre-programmed belief structures in their mind that, so when they open it and they see certain things or activate certain things, it scares the crap out of them, the bejesus out of them. You got to do it in time, and first awaken your consciousness, get rid of all those pre-programmed beliefs and structures that are holding you back or if they're not in your highest good. So what happens when you truly awaken your third eye? Some people say they can see people's auras, or the energetic field that surrounds the body. Some people say they can see ghosts or unseen forces, may that be good or bad. Some people say they see different forms of energy or orbs of light, or that the physical world around just seems brighter and more vivid. I watched a video once of a little girl who was from India, and she did yoga and had her third eye awakened and activated, and they took a book and held it by this wall and had her walk around the other side of the wall, and she could literally read off the book or the pages in the book, and she's on the other side of the wall. It was almost like she could see through the wall through with her third eye and read the pages of this book. And if you do any research, you'll discover many awesome, amazing stories of people who awaken their third eye and perform miraculous things. They say that if you awaken your third eye, it also awakens your psychic or dormant abilities within you. Me personally, I believe you have to awaken all 7 chakras to awaken all your psychic abilities, but everybody's different. You got to find your own path. Now, my own experience of awakening my third eye is that I was in a deep meditation. I was meditating for about an hour, and I got to the point where my body was completely asleep. I couldn't feel my body no more, but my mind was awake. And inside my forehead, or inside my mind, the way I could describe it is like a TV screen, or like a screen inside my head appeared, like a television type, and anything I thought of appeared in crystal clear imagery, and anything I thought of just appeared instantly, and I could see like I was watching a movie, play by play inside my mind. It was like I could see physically, not on the outside, but in the inside in my forehead. It was a pretty amazing experience. But every person's different, and sometimes I try to do activation of my third eye and I experience nothing. It's, it varies. There's so many people experience different things. Some people may have activation of third eye and experience something totally different than the other person. It's up to you. And if you're trying this, and if you fail or you don't see any results, try again. Keep trying. Do the breath work, eat better, awaken your consciousness, awaken all the chakras in yourself, and see where it goes. Maybe you might have a third eye or pineal gland activation. There's a lot of people who do holistic eugenics or ayahuasca and stuff like that. I don't recommend them, but there's people who say they took that stuff or that ayahuasca and went into a different dimension or a different reality and saw amazing and experienced amazing things. Now, personally, I'm a natural person. I don't like to take any substances that could affect my mind, but it's up to you. But if you were to do something like that, consult a doctor first, So yeah, if you fail, try again. I've been trying activating my chakras and meditating and stuff like that for years. And sometimes I have amazing experiences and sometimes I don't. It's all depends on how much energy and focus you have. A lot of it depends on if you could truly clear the mind, because you have to clear the mind. You want the mind to be blank. You want to become one with a affinity intelligence or affinity consciousness. You don't want none of those random monkey thoughts coming in your mind in and out, where you're like thinking about one thing and then you think about another and you're just bouncing back and forth and you're not really silencing the mind. That's key to awaken the chakras, all 7 chakras, or even the third eye, is to clear the mind. And one of the ways to do that is breath work. Just focus on the breath. Focus on the breath. Maybe listen to Native American flute music or Tibetan meditation music. There's many musics, 432 hertz is 432 hertz is a good frequency to listen to meditation music at. And just explore your own body, explore your own feelings, your own mind and body and soul, and see where it takes you. I hope this video is informative. And lastly, don't awaken your third eye for selfish reasons. A lot of people do it because they want that psychic ability. They want to be able to experience the unseen forces of this world or their reality. But if you're not ready for that, like I said, it can be harmful. But do it if you're trying to do it if you're trying to be enlightened, or if you're trying to awaken your consciousness and spirituality. I don't have all the answers, but I wish this video is informative and helpful. Thank you, my friends. God bless and amen. And if you like this video, like and subscribe and share. Thank you. God bless you guys.